All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Ascendance of a Bookworm, Season 2, Episode 11.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have some knights, we've got a big old Trombe, and we have some other knights that specifically are looking a little mean and scary, maybe. But, I'm sure they won't, do anything. Mine doesn't actually have to worry about them. But, this is definitely a new territory.
Yeah, we have entered the noble district. We have now seen what is on the other side of the church, which we didn't even think about as being a potential thing to think about.
Yep.
But, okay, a Trombe tree. It's been just
gigantic.
devouring the mana in this area here. And mine is here to replenish said mana. But this is something that our head priest, Ferdinand, wasn't able to do, or is not needed to do.
Right, he's heading up the attack.
Right, which is fun, because then why isn't he then doing the mana replenishment?
I'm guessing it's just going to be that he's too exhausted, and so it's the, hey, mine, this is your only job, focus on that.
Right, but this is something, again, where from his perspective, mine is at risk by coming here. She's being shown off, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm very curious to see how this development then plays forward into the rest of the story.
Right, not just in the immediate. Even though I'm very excited to see how the show does action, because it hasn't done that before.
And last episode was totally epic and totally off screen.
It could, because mine's not participating.
Mine's
but
not
at the
there,
same
so we don't
time,
have to see it.
Yeah, no, I know.
But we'll see. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
騎士団からの要請で出動する前に
The narration just
君の出番は騎士団がトロンベを討伐した
It throws me every time. It goes from narration to him talking.
意味のない祝福だったな
Wipe that smirk off your face.
Yeah.
Or mine will wipe it off for you. Trombe and battles. Okay.
Battles plural.
Yeah.
Not just Trombe battle.
ただでさえ魔力が足りない状況で騎士団への祝福に力を使うなど愚か者以外の何者でも
It's a waste is what he's saying. Gotcha.
式講座何を言うのですか
What a name. Shikikoza.
Yeah.
バカにバカと言って何が悪い
この目
Huh.
あの青色神官と
Yeah.
式講座の言うことは気にしなくていい、人数が少ない分魔力の上乗せをしてくれる祝福はありがたいからな
Okay.
始まったな
What? Oh, they're incanting.
Bombard the crap out of it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, why would we go into melee? What?
Okay.
気が黒くフランわかりますか
いいえ
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
First time Fran's been like, oh, I know about this.
これは闇の神のご加護を賜った武器だ魔力を込めて攻撃すればその倍の魔力を奪うことができる
Damn.
この青いマントはフェルディナンド様だ
All right, let's see these God of Darkness arrows.
Yeah.
やぶさめみたい
Yeah. Oh! Oh! When they said Widow with arrows, I'm like, but he's shooting just one arrow.
Yeah,
It's
where are
like,
all the other archers?
I'm all they ever need.
Right.
Oh my god.
神官長すごい
All right.
That's so good
言葉
indeed.
遣いだあのように矢を分裂させるには
Oh, and the duplicating is a spell as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
何度もできるフェルディナンド様は本当にすごい
And yeah, Contra Volley is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
早く
And
騎
for
士団に
Rangers.
戻られればいいのに
騎士団
Return. Ooh, here we go. Lore.
海で神経質で事務仕事が似合ってるからまさか騎士団にいたなんて想像もしていなかったよ、文武両道なんて神官長マジ万能
It also helps to give scale to just how big this Trombe
I
is.
was going to say, too.
見えます
It's wilting, yeah.
あ枝が
Jeez, yeah, that's one.
Gotcha, so now it has fewer limbs to fend them off with.
Yeah, this thing's, like, enormously large.
Alright.
Okay, nah, this isn't off screen. This is
Yeah, we're getting
this
the
is
whole thing.
legit.
十分落ちたな次はミキだはあとどめだ
Jeez.
もうすぐ終わりだ
あのような化け物と戦うなんて一体どうなることかと思いましたけれど
Don't drop any flags.
こちらにはほとんど被害が
No, why are you saying things like that?
Well,
今回はフェルディナンド様がいらっしゃったから枝を払うのが楽
Oh, he's not always here.
何を平民と慣れ合っている平民知らないのかそれは平民だ
Yeah, that's why I was treating her different.
yeah.
いくら貴族が減ったからとはいえ平民風情に青の衣を与えるなどフェルディナンド様も一体何を考え
Hey, at least you admit that.
式講座いい加減なことを言わないでください本当のことだ神殿長も嘆いた
Oh, laments it.
秩序がたった一人の平民のために狂っている
Oh, this is what he talks about to the other nobles.
フェルディナンド様がいなければその生意気な口を動か
He's
す
baiting you.
やめてください式講座彼女は護衛対象です役目を終えるまで身分は関係ありません
Yeah, she's fighting her own battle up here.
身分をわきまえろ私に命令するな
Music does not fit the scene, though.
It does not in the slightest.
マイン様マイン様
フラン動いてはなりません
Oh, crap.
ことを荒立ててはなりません
教えてやろう平民こういう時はお前がそば使いの比例を
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang it.
平民のくせに生意気なえぐり取ってやろうか
Yeah, this music is really...
Oh.
メッサー
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, shit. He was not kidding.
彼女は儀式を執り行う見込み習いではないですかうるさい
Planning on turning her into a firekeeper.
You're gonna get Darth Vadered in a second, bro. Oh. Oh.
いきなり立ち上がるからだ愚か者め
Whoa.
Oh, no way.
Are you kidding me?
Because
Wait.
she has that much mana in her blood?
Oh, no.
トロンベがこんなにお前がいきなり立ち上がって
You're just standing there? What the fuck?
見込み習い今助ける高く定々たる大空を司る最高神た
Yeah,
Oh,
quickly,
right, 'cause he
quickly,
has to do
incant,
the-
quickly, incant, quickly.
Oh my god.
与えたまえバカを外れしまう
はいではこちらの商品をご用意させていただきます
Bro's about to get warped there.
マイン
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be so terrifying.
御身の祝福を我が武器に与えたまえ
Okay, start hacking.
マイこれは一体どういう事態だ
血が私の血がトロンベを
君の血だと
Yeah. Crap.
のための護衛だ無能が申し訳ございませんいくら牽制しても傷口を塞がねば意味がないな
Okay.
Alright.
He's gonna have to spend like a lot of mana healing it, probably.
絶対に泣かぬように涙も魔力を含んでいるからな
Damn.
Oh, is he just cauterizing it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He healed it. Okay.
魔力で塞いでいるだけで感
No, he did cauterize it, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
様救難信号とは一体何が遅い
Go, 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 go!
だこれはカルステッドお前が選んだ護衛が
Damn! Laying the law down!
撃ち下ろせカルステッド前には傷一つつけるな格好の餌食になるぞほっ
The respect and, like, direct,
Yep.
like, following they have. Oh,
Oh, shit.
shit!
Okay.
しぶといもう一度行く
It's excited. It's like, I've gotta keep a hold of her.
Yeah.
服を持っているのはそなただけだ
Go!
早く取り除け
しかし先ほどは過去が聞きませんでした。
傷口は
Are you defying my orders? Go!
Yeah.
過去が聞いた。
Grab her and.
Yeah.
やれよダムエル
Oh, no, no, he hasn't gotten her out
見
entirely.
込みならなぜこんなことにあんなに怒っているフェルディナンド様は初めてだぞ
それは
Yeah. Are you gonna throw him under the bus? She ran into my blade. It's not my
Right,
fault.
見込み習いのそば使いどこだ
マイン様
Oh.
熱が出ていらっしゃいます。
Yeah, yeah, of course.
あれだけのトロンベに巻きつかれていたのだ
Oh.
魔力もかなり失っているはずだ
Oh, she might not be able
私
to.
の薬を飲ませておけ
Oh, yeah, that was something he
Okay.
saved for himself, but.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay, okay.
何これ
新艦長が調合された薬で疲労回復や魔力回復に効くそうです。
そうです
A mana potion. Well.
Yeah.
大丈夫ですか？
There's still more.
すごい熱が引いていきます
指揮講座
あれは平民。それだけで十分でございます。
ダームエルはどうだ
それは
少しでも情報が欲しい
Yeah.
はっきり話せ
Shoot, he's gonna get in trouble for this, isn't he?
これが身分社会
Yeah.
でも新艦長は私の言葉を
But it might not matter what you say. It has to be
Right.
said maybe by somebody in the class itself.
私がお話をしたとして身の安全は保証されるのでしょうか
Whoa.
どういう意味だ
たとえ私が正直にお話
Oh.
貴族は私の髪を掴んで振り回したり
Oh. Calling out the specific things themselves.
見込み習いを相手に
言いがかりでございます。この平民がいきなり立ち上がって勝手に怪我をしたのです。
ダームエルそなた見て
Oh, and he won't say.
そうだ身分差はわ
And I rank above all you bitches.
ところで指揮講座今この場で
Right. Holy shit.
フェルディナンド様でございます。
Soka.
そうだ
Yeah, Soka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
その私が命令したのだ
Indeed.
見込み習いに傷一つつけぬようしっかり守るよう
Oh, he's pissed.
身分差をわきまえれば、守るべきものが何かおのずとわかるはずだ
And it's this voice actor telling
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
身分差をわきまえよ
ですが
But. Dissent against your lord.
And you already have.
あなたらは命令違反任務放棄をした上に 護衛大将に危害を加え騎士団の誇りを傷つけた。軽い罪で済むと思うな。
Oh my god.
処分については追って領主から沙汰があろう。
Yeah, get to your knee.
カルステッド、このような無能な護衛を選んだこと、また新人への教育不足については騎士団長であるそなたの罪。
Damn, he's just
Okay.
reading all their rights right there. But he seems honorable.
旅の騒動、
All right.
He's like, yep, I
Yep,
take
all right.
responsibility. Karsted's a good man.
フェルディナンド様のお手を煩わせることになりましたこと、深くお詫び申し上げます。
Damn. And he can just turn with a cape flourish.
All right.
いいかマイ、君が青の衣をまとうにふさわしい存在であることを見せつけてやる。
This is what I've been trying to teach you.
が必要性を認めればそれは君を守る力になる。
Ah, nice.
初めてだから本当に成功するかどうか心配です。
心配する必要はない。引き立て役は準備する。
How so?
私は勝てない勝負はしない。
Okay.
What a Giga Chad.
Yeah. All right.
All right. What a cool episode.
Yeah.
Like, we saw the class system at play with the way Damiel responded. And Shikikoza.
God.
What a
What a cocksucker of a name.
No, I want to say fouler words
Yeah.
right now. Like, he got told off because, yes, thankfully, Ferdinand is not just an ex-knight, which I love the idea that he used to be a knight, and he's no longer in the Knights Order because he's with the church.
Right.
He's basically a high priest
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Or a head priest. But
Right.
if he was even then, after being removed from the Knights Order, still a higher in status than this guy here. Not because of being a head priest.
No.
But because of lineage, probably.
Yeah.
Who he's,
Yeah.
what family he's connected
Uh-huh.
to. Bro might actually be like a prince
royalty.
of like a royalty or like a seventh in line, kind of person.
Right.
Where it's like, yeah, he's not the heir or something, but...
Yeah. Because Shikikoza definitely gave me the vibe of like one of those like lower royalty kind of thing, you know?
Right, like he's probably a cousin of a very specific family
right. And so it's the
member or
like
something.
I am in the theoretical,
Yeah, I'm potentially like 40th in line or what have you,
something like that, right?
Okay, a dreamlike world.
Okay.
いよい
Okay.
よ初めての儀式です。緊張しますね、新艦
ではもう一度薬を飲んでおきなさい。
No,
長。激まずぐ
that was just an expression.
犠牲にしたからな。その分すぐに効果が出る。
そうですけれど、味は大
That costs more mana though.
対価はなんだ。
最近、新艦長の思考が
Very cool. Okay.
All right,
The
that was a
Trombe has
fun
been
episode.
dealt with.
Yeah.
We saw the way in which the knights use their magic and their strategy to their advantage here.
Yep.
We also got to see kind of the way in which the gods do have a play with blessings here, in that Angrif's blessing is actually basically dispersing mana to all of them to use.
Right.
And then they then use their mana, or even the mana given by the blessing, to give their weapons a dark hue that basically enhances the natural mana sapping property that it would already have.
Right.
Now, I get the vibe that it's yes, if you strike something and break it, mana leaks out from it. But it's now it's actually mana sapping. Like just touching it is good enough to do like...
They gave their weapons the Bane Trombe,
Right.
enchantment. But
Yeah.
I do, there were some things here that I really loved. So one, just the idea that the Trombe fight actually went just fine.
Yeah.
And then it's but then there's a complication because of the stuff that happens with mine, and then they have to
Yeah.
fight that Trombe. But also the idea that it's like, knight, save me from these small Trombe sprouts that are getting bigger. Right. I will now cast my thing on this. And it's like, no. Literally, villager children are better at this than you. They just go, right, we attack it immediately while it's small, and they get rid of it, right?
Right, and I think what he's thinking is it's already too late for that. The second I go to swing at it, if I don't have, this thing enchanted in some way, we're screwed. That she's just gonna die.
Sure. And or but that's probably what it actually is, you know? But there's that part of my mind that's the, like, Avengers 1, is the sun coming up? Then put it on the left, you know? The thing where it's like, well, this is the best way to fight these things, and so that's how we fight these things, you know?
Sits here for 30 seconds.
Right. Because we have magic, and so we do that. Right. As opposed to the, no. Just hack it real quick, you know?
Mind speaking. Just shut the fuck up and just start cutting, you bastard!
Right.
The Ghost Stories dub version of this show, just like...
Right. There were some times where, like, I didn't...
fucking twig! What are you doing?
Right, where, like, I feel like I was supposed to feel the tension, and I didn't because of, like, say, the music or, like, how long they spent explaining things in the middle of a dire situation.
Yeah.
But those were really my only gripes from this episode because I really loved the stuff that they did here. Like, the whole class-based thing was fantastic. I loved the way that, like, yes, of course the noble then is like, I'm going to do all this stuff. And yeah, mine does have the other dude that's like, no, you know, I'm going to try and protect her, but all he has to do is say, know your place. And he's like, oh shit, right. You know?
Yeah, like, there's a threat veiled within that, or not even veiled, just a threat within that of, I have the capacity to end your family line's access to this society in every way, shape, and manner. And you will have no defense against that.
Right.
And so he's not necessarily being just selfish, because he is probably being selfish in a little bit of it, but it's probably also he probably is connected to a family.
Oh, right.
That their lives will also be ruined forever if that happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's fun, but yeah, also the way in which he tried to bait out her defiance, I think was kind of cool, because what mine has been comically shown to be is that she wears her emotions on her sleeve.
Right.
And that makes sense because, one, she's a child, but two, she's not a child. So her inner thoughts are of this adult who's like, yeah, I'm dealing with all this complicated nonsense that I do kind of understand, and thus I can get upset with it. But I'm in a child's body who's going to react all frustrated if there's
all the dials are tuned up to 11.
Exactly.
You know?
So if she gets even that slight bit of like, fuck you,
Yeah.
then it's going to show with like furrowed eyebrows and like intense thing. You know, she's like staring at him with like that, you know?
Right.
And then this guy's like, what the hell is that look? Like, how dare you look at me that way?
Right. On
I'll
top
gouge
of
out your eyes.
Right. On top of the fact that he's just looking for literally anything.
He wants
you know?
any reason to do this, which is fun because Damwell's actions inform us so much about the world building, and that this guy was, in his mind, not necessarily justified in a moral sense, but justified in a societal sense by what he was about to do.
Right.
And that's wild. Now, obviously, in a medieval, society like this of sorts, even though it does have high fantasy elements with the magic and all that, you still do have your betters are your betters. They have supreme power over your life and livelihood.
The high priest would have just executed mine and her family if not for the fact that she had, hulked out and, started, magic strangling him. Yeah, exactly.
Which I love that mine then had the restraint to not do that, because while her life didn't get all the way into the total jeopardy moment that, things were at with her family, and this is also a fun little character thing for mine, is that she was being threatened, not the people around her that she loves and cares about.
Right.
So, fun little distinction there.
Yep.
But the way Ferdinand came in was just like, what is going on here?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Explain yourselves. But then, even then, when Ferdinand was specifically being like, explain yourselves, Damwell, it took a lot for him to actually say something.
And he didn't even really completely incriminate Koza.
Right. He just said, I stopped. I was not doing anything because I was told by my better
to not
do anything.
Right. But he didn't even say what the guy was doing.
Right.
Which is cool.
And mine didn't even say what was done. Right.
Well, she implied it.
Yeah, she implied it. Right.
Will you drag me around by my hair and touch my eyes out?
Right.
This is a show with adults. They know what she's implying.
No, right. But she's still abiding by that sort of letter of the thing of she's,
yes.
Yeah. And
yes,
so that
you're right.
I liked how that was showing basically that even when she's like, I'm going to speak up in a way that, theoretically could be out of turn or things like that.
Oh, it was definitely out of turn.
Definitely out of turn, right? I'm going to do it in a way, though, where, you know, it's going to be less problematic.
He said he was going
right?
to kill me in Minecraft, you know?
Yeah. Are you going to say that you'll kill me in Minecraft if I say something? You know, right? Like, yeah.
But yeah, having Ferdinand continually built up as this incredible, not just man of high caliber and morale and just worthy of respect, but also within the society as someone who is of such a high station that we have not encountered anybody other than potentially, and this is the thing, potentially the high priest.
Right.
Because the high priest might actually be of a lower class. It's just that he's in a higher position within the church than Ferdinand is.
And that's also probably why
mine's protected.
Mine's protected because it's the thing of the because he's of a higher station than me. I'm not going to directly oppose him so that he doesn't play that card.
Right.
But I am going to do those things where I can say, this is part of the job.
Sure.
You know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so mine, you really lucked out, basically.
Lucked out again.
Like that you basically ran into Ferdinand when you did, right? Because this would have gone so bad so long ago if not for that. That also explains in a lot of ways probably why Ferdinand was able to make the whole thing of the high priest being attacked not like an irrevocable issue, you know? Because it's like, well, I oversee this and I deem it to be acceptable, you know, right? But
yeah,
okay.
I'm very excited to learn more about his story and who he is, like his true identity. But yeah, the way the magic was used here was really cool.
Yep.
I loved the detail of all of them have wands that they then transmute into their weapons.
Right.
But they cannot transmute or conjure other things or the weapons out of nothing. It has to come from their focus for their magic.
And once it's blessed, if you change the form, it loses the blessing.
The blessing is gone, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Which is actually like extremely logical in a way.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are fundamentally rewriting matter. Like it's the,
and so it's in order to do that, we got to lose the blessing, right? Like it's the very powerful magic making this more of a sword in some way. If you want to turn it into a book, well, maybe get rid of the glue first, you know, right?
Yeah, and one of the things that's rather fun about these kinds of visual mediums is that, you know, obviously in a book you just have this described, which obviously this is based on a light novel, I believe, or a manga and a light novel.
Originally light novel.
Originally light novel. No, it totally makes sense that it's a light novel originally. Is the way that the magic is colored. And this is something that's rather small, just in a world-building sense, but it actually implies a couple things here.
Okay.
Is that, the gods themselves are legitimately real. Like, this is...
The blessing of the god of darkness.
The blessing of the god of darkness. And it's not the color black because these people think the color black is cool.
Right.
Like, it's because it's actually from the god of darkness.
Yeah.
And so this is something that doesn't necessarily mean anything if you don't like to think about this. But one of the things that this implies basically is that the gods have like actual flavor, limitations, and structure to their power, their domains, and what they have here. There was also a blast of red when he then went to go and do the healing magic. There was a little eruption of red from Fran's wand right before he ended up casting
the healing spell to close the cut.
Spell.
Yeah,
right here. So he calls his wand Entwafon, which is cool because I don't remember if other people said that. So it might be that he's even calling the name of his own magic.
Like we might be getting
wand.
into some naming magic shit.
Yeah. And then he goes Rot, which is like, okay, I'm about to do a healing spell. But then what I almost got the implication of was that he was getting a blessing onto his wand to then use it to potentially superheat it. Like he wasn't wasn't actually doing a healing spell. He was charging it with heat, which then, if it's red, that means he's specifically channeling a god's magic.
Yeah.
And it has a red
And
aspect
yet,
to its domain.
it didn't burn her, but it did close the wound, but he said it didn't heal it.
Well,
okay.
yeah, I think this might also be an animation thing, is that this is still magic being applied here.
Yeah.
But, use the mana only to close it, not heal it.
Using my mana above Trombe is suicidal. Oh, right.
Right. Basically that if he healed you, you would basically end up getting
because
the mana
it's
spread all over you, you know?
Yeah, it's drawing mana from you, so I'm just going to use that little bit of it right here. It's not actually going to affect your body, just a long-term telekinesis band-aid, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just find it fun because what he did basically in the world-building sense was he applied the magic system that they have in a non-traditional way to solve a problem that was basically demanding a healing spell. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this other, like if there's a god of healing or a god that has the domain of healing, he's specifically invoking a different one to be like, I will then do this to then use this.
The weird, reference, but it reminds me of when in the Heroes show, when they're like, the super healing blood can be used to fix everything. And they're like, well, no, but not like a cancer or something, because then the cancer would start super regenerating, and that just make it way worse.
Right. So the non or the indirect ways in which magic can be used to solve problems in this world, if applied with clever thinking, just builds my appreciation for the world even more, especially given the fact that the way this fight was done was basically hey, we explained in a fight why this world still uses conventional weapons when we have magic.
And they work great.
And they work fantastic.
Yeah.
Because, yes, what they did was they took all their wands and transmuted them into bows or halberds or what have you. Those are actual regular-ass halberds and bows and stuff.
Yep. Right.
They're not themselves necessarily anything supremely magical about them.
Right. And in order to get close to use the halberds, they got to get rid of all the swinging branches first, because otherwise that'd be really dumb.
Yeah, so just feels really well structured as far as the kinds of things that are being written with future questions kind of already
taken
solved
into account,
and taken into account. Yeah. Part of the beauty of world building is that when you are writing a story, you don't necessarily want to give that world building to the reader, viewer, or what have you, because there's just too much stuff in your world building Bible. You want to basically show them that when they look at this page, they can feel that there's a large book around that page.
There's
showing
an internal
the
consistency,
and an internal consistency,
even if they don't know all the rules. Yeah,
and in fact, they shouldn't know all the rules immediately, because then
like the example of I can't use weapons right now because of the thing. That's probably something that they didn't necessarily need to explain just there while mine's getting strangled.
Yes.
You know, they probably could have just been like, all right, someone do something, right? And then if we pick up on that, great. You know.
Yeah, and then mine could be like, why did you wait so long? Why didn't you use a weapon? Then
yeah, he says it afterwards. He's like, that's not how it
complicated.
works.
I can't use weapons at that point. It'd be like, oh, okay. But all I have to say, wonderful episode. It was fun to see Ferdinand get so angry and call his own rank, which I'm guessing he probably doesn't have any innate consequences to doing that. But I'm guessing he'd prefer not to do that, given that he's an ex-knight and probably still connected to whatever his family is, or whoever his family is. But there was, again, the whole thing of nobles were killed. Like, a whole bunch of them were killed. There's a reason why he's here and not in noble society.
Right, exactly. And why he will then return to the, to the church and all that. And and I wouldn't be surprised if that had something to do with also why he doesn't throw rank around too much. Although it might also just be that when he throws rank around, it's not in places that mine sees, it's behind closed doors with the high priest, or things like that, right? And so here she actually gets to see it because of how overt everything was that happened and the immediacy of all of this. But yeah, this is very fun stuff. Builds up the mystery of the show and the characters and all that stuff even more. Great.
But now we've got a ritual. a dreamlike world. So does
Yeah.
the ritual involve her potentially like tapping into the world of magic or tapping into the magic of the world in a way that's kind of different?
And what's this foil that Ferdinand set up so that, right, because he doesn't fight battles that he can't win.
Right, something that will basically make sure that she's going to get this right the first time.
Right, because usually when I think of a foil, it's, something else that does badly, right, to set you up for being awesome.
Right, it could be a mistranslation, or it could be something that he's implying a foil against the actual thing that the ritual is combating. Like a foil against the deadness of the magical area here.
Right.
But we'll see. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon and get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.